In the previous video, we already reviewed Cartoon Network Comic Studio and anything as well. So welcome back to Comic Studio, mini lads. And today we're going to be searching for something as well. And in the next video that we're going to look up for Steven Universe Comic Studio. But nothing right over here is actually probably for one thing. It actually exists in Comic Studio, but whenever this is actually going to be for one thing as well. As we're going to be seeing Nickelodeon for this, and that should be anything for nothing real is going to be for as well. So the Nickelodeon Comic Studio should be appearing any moment. So this is Nickelodeon Comic Studio right over here, and some kind of crossovers anywhere that we're going to look around. So we're starting anything as well that probably look like anything as well. The NDL Comic Studio means Nickelodeon. So over here, it could be the logo for some sort of like anything as well. If we search Nick around this. So this is everything that we're going to be trying to look around. As we already seen this from the last video, the previous video that I just added Cookie Run characters, even for them as well for something kind of a doubt. So without further ado, let's take a dive in and let's just try to find out that includes around anyways as well. So we're not absolutely going to be taking a little bit for seriousness around here for this. So I'll be taking that for one thing as I gotta be trying to find out. Let's go in to get a look for around here for this, shall we? So even though this is contains around for numerous copyrights like those things as well, because just like in the previous video that I didn't say that anyway. There are the Nick channel names as the alphabet like this, from starting from Aang to all the way to Zuko. So even though that was probably going to be for a long time as well, starting with the letter A for around here, something a little B for C, and probably like the D word. I'm not sure. This is actually going to be from letter A's to Z. So this is actually going to be all the way down as the alphabet like this. So these are the names of those kind of things as well. The characters from the alphabet as well. So even though that is absolutely doing the alphabet way, and even though that features submitted sprites, like anything as I don't want to show this before, so that must be for some kind of stuff. There are the DVDs and the logos that we probably seen this already. So this is actually another logo over here, and probably this is actually meant to be the backgrounds. But right over here in another link around here wasn't going to be for exactly as well. So that was everything around here in Nickelodeon Comic Studio around here. But next one, it has got to be something a little bit bigger as well. These shows, like anything as well, like Nick, CN, and Disney is owned by Jeremy Giraldo. So even though that we're going to be checking around here as I show up some spoilers, but you've seen this, it was owned by Paramount Global and owned by Disney for like this as well. Even Doug as well, that you imagine this, that says Doug DeMuro. Even before this, could be for one thing. Before Doug DeMuro could be actually find out that he releases his channel anyways. And Pelswick, Wayside, and Edgar and Ellen are owned by Chorus Entertainment. So even though there must be a plenty of more around of those things as well, even more for some sort of characters like this, and anyway isn't gonna be everywhere as well. So I never totally saying this as well, as I kept saying this for like anything as well. The shows like anything as well, even that says dog could be for around here isn't gonna be for like this. So we might gonna be looking at this thing later as well. And because of some kind of the cartoon shows like this could be from different logos and everything as well. And that includes the Loud House and everything as well for some sort of like this. And Cartoon Network around here, this is absolutely going to be for the iconic like those things, iconic logos like Ben 10, and even though there must be such as a little bit more, such as Total Drama, even though they were including SpongeBob as well, even though that includes Tom and Jerry, Teen Titans, Mixels, Uncle Grandpa, and even probably anything as well. And for some kind of Disney Channel over here, for some sort of like this, before this, it was owned by Warner Bros. Company, or some kind of Warner Bros. Discovery, like anything as well. And finally, it was owned by Walt Disney Company, but these are the shows were owned for itself. Even there must be anything as well, like Pen Zero, the Mickey Mouse, like anything as well. The goof, crazy things that's going on around here, like anything like Motor City, Toy Story, even Monsters Incorporated as well from Pixar, including Gravity Falls, DuckTales, Pens. I'm not very sure, like anything as well. And even more like the classic cartoons, and Star versus the Forces of Evil, that includes Descendants right next to it. And that includes like the Marlon Murphy's Law over here, and On the Road as well, for it was. So that was the entire anything as well, for some kind of probably Forsaken as well. So I definitely am not going to be showing this a little bit again. So there are the logos, and probably a little bit more. And you remember about this, that you totally remember as well. And you also remember Disney Junior, what I absolutely saw this whenever it was. And there are the backgrounds whatsoever that we're going to be finding out as well. So there is Danville and Middleton as well from Phineas and Ferb or anything as well. So in Cartoon Network around here, this concludes Boomerang like anything as well. And that must be for the Land of Ooh and Elmore Town as well, for some kind of like this. They're from Adventure Time and The Amazing World of Gumball, but looks like there are kinds of like anything as well, just a little bit more. And there is one from SpongeBob and such as Bikini Bottom. So that was everything for today, that I just totally look like anything as well. So, and I'm being right back as well. If I'm gonna be added something as well, I'll be right back here too. I remember that I just completely used Shapes and Beats Comic Studio around here for some other kinds of sprites. I just eventually using spoilers like anyways as well. But then this is coming ridiculous crazy over here. So like anything around here for those things that I added automobiles around here for all of this, but not all of this enough. And because of like this, there must be Chrysler Pacifica far ahead, and it's right far ahead with Buick Enclave and Chevrolet SSR, and which means this is gonna be the Chevrolet HHR. And between the Cookie Run characters like them as well, such as Mint Choco Cookie, and even though that's Mint Choco Cookie around here. And for this thing, this is Aquaspedia Cookie, or like the Aquaspedia Cookie like them as well. There's the Chopper, of course, from Just Shapes and Beats. And any more cookies like for this thing as well. They're talking each other, they have left all together, like laughing anyone as well. Probably like as well from Raspberry Cookie, Latte Cookie, Espresso Cookie, Cream Puff Cookie, and it's right beside with Rainbow Sherbet Cookie. But even otherwise, on for some kind of the screen of the Disney screen like this, could be for a round as well. It must be the Jaguar F-Pace over here. One British car like over here, two British cars over here, and a few of the American vehicles like the Ford GTX-1 and the McLaren P1 over here. And there must be a coin and some kind of the flower thing as well from Battle for Dream Island. And there must be the eraser and teardrop from Battle for Dream Island as well. Even though there must be many more of those around for the shapes and beats characters like anyways as well, and there has been ban, and there's 2 ISO speeds like anything as well. So that will be it for as anything as well. If you're gonna be checking this out, the 2 links are gonna be in description below. And possibly that I just did anything about here for somewhat about here for this necessary over here. If you're gonna be checking out for 2 links, it's gonna be in description below, and that includes for around into the description to browse some comics whenever you want as well. And if you'd like to do this as well, to find someone else to search anything for, because things are completely really hard to search for something even least popular or anything as well that I just probably know to do. So thanks for watching, and I'm going to be see you in another video up ahead, and I'll talk to you mini lads and Comic Studio users all later. So thank you for all for the support like anybody as well. So thanks again, and have a nice day as well.